Hi everyone. So today I'm still waiting on my recirculation pump coming. So what I've decided to do is sort of get some stuff ready for Christmas. So what I've got is two wine kits, and I'm going to do another batch of cider because that cider was really good. As you can see, I've got my two carboys for my wine and my bucket for my cider, just sanitising there. And what I'm going to use is, for the wine kit, is one of these bad boys. That's from Beaverdale and it's Sauvignon Blanc, and it does 4.5 litres or 6 bottles. And what I'm going to do for the cider is exactly the same as before, which is I bought myself 4 litres of the cheapest apple juice you can find, and I've still got half a sachet of the deadly snake yeast in the fridge, so that's just going straight in the bucket. 2-minute job, under the stairs. See you ladies. Lovely 6% cider, yummy. Okay, so here's all the nonsense you get in the kit. What you've got is a bag of Sauvignon grape concentrate. You get a simple thing of instructions there, and a ton of different sachets. So what I've done is, because I've made a hash of it a couple of times, even though it's turned out okay, is I'm ringing in red pen the 5 steps basically for all the sachets, and as I go through I'll scrub them out, and that way I know where I am, because a couple of times I've got it mixed up. It's not made a blind bit of difference, but always nice to do it properly as it said on the instructions. And what you get is some bentonite, which is, I think, it's a clay based sort of clearing agent really, that you put in right at the very beginning, and some white wine yeast. I'm not sure what it is, it's just got a reference number on it. Oak chips, which we won't use for this wine, and then once you've done that, you've got your stabiliser, and then you've got Kiesel Sol and Chitosan, which is seashells or something similar like that. So basically all it is, it's a case of putting that into a carboy, rinse it out, fill the carboy up to 4.5 litres, and put these things in the order it says on there. Cross them off as you go. Job's a good one. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to quickly run through the old process. Putting the wine in, putting the bentonite in, and then that's basically it for now. Put the yeast in after 15 minutes, after the bentonite's gone in, and that's it. It's really very simple. So let's go. Let's be very careful with this though, because we don't want to splash it all over the place. So all we need to do is put the grape juice in through the funnel there, and then just fill it up with water and add in the bentonite, wait 15 minutes, and then put the yeast in. I will just give that a quick rinse and a quick slosh around, just to get as much of the grape juice out as I can. Give it a quick shake. Pour in. So what the kit is very forgiving, and even though the grape juice there, as you can see there, is actually quite brown, when it comes out of the bottle and you've been through the whole process, it is the colour of a Sauvignon Blanc. So it's, it's that sort of greenish hue to it. But I will say that it is really clear, like sparklingly clear, and I was really impressed, which just goes to show that how forgiving the Beaverdale wine kit is, because I didn't put everything in on a couple of batches in the right order, and it still came out tasting lovely and crystal clear, which is great. I do actually have a bottle. I'll just go and fetch it. There we go. Right, so here is a bottle of another Beaverdale wine kit. Blush, it's in its bottle now. It's just conditioning. You need to give it 3 months, it says, but the boss will get through it within a couple of weeks. So, but I hope you can see just how absolutely crystal clear it is. And I'm, like I say, the channel's not called Homebrew Buffoonery for nothing, and I am a bit of a buffoon when it comes to this, but that is absolutely crystal clear, and there's no sediment on the bottom. It's 11.3%, and it does gradually get better with time. The other Sauvignon Blanc that we did, we started drinking it after about a month, and whilst we thought it was a bit strong to start with, we did have a few weeks later, sort of 7 weeks later after making it, and it was really, really nice. Okay, so I've filled it up now to just over 4.5 litres, because I found I was just getting under 6 bottles the way I do it, so I don't know why, but I do. So I've filled it up a little bit more, get a bit more water out of it. The first thing it says is to sprinkle the bentonite on it, and then wait 15 minutes, give it a stir, and put the yeast in. And that's pretty simple. Okay, so we've got it all mixed in, and the gravity is 1080, which is more or less what it says on the instructions. It says anything between 1075 and 1080. The bentonite's been in for 15 minutes. All I need to do now is add the yeast, put the bung and the airlock in, stick her upstairs in that there brewery, and wait for sort of 10-ish days, 10 or 12 days. And what it will be, it'll be really cloudy for the first bit. Then as the yeast stops fermenting, it'll clear up. It'll look like it's starting to clear up, and then you transfer it to a secondary, and you add all your other stuff in then. The whole process takes about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks to get it right and bottled, and then a month, 2 months, 3 months under stairs, conditioning, ready for boss to neck it all in a week. Okay, so there's the yeast. Let's put it in. You wouldn't think getting in a packet of yeast was that hard. Okay, so that's the yeast in. All I need to do now is give it a shake, get some oxygen in there, and then into that there brewery, under the stairs, and see you in a couple of weeks. Okay, so that's it all done. What I've got 2 carboys of Twinkles Blanc, spelt cunningly B-L-O-N-K, because it's Sauvignon Blanc, and I've got 4 litres of Apples Away, which is the name I gave to my cider. Starting gravities for both of these is 1080. We're hoping to get it down to about 900, which is quite good. And for the Apples Away, the starting gravity is 1048, which for supermarket bought apple juice I think it's pretty good. And it'll sort of stall a little bit after 4 or 5 days at sort of 10-15, but I gave it another shake, didn't worry about being oxidised or anything like that, and he ended up getting it down to 1002, which is pretty good really. So I've got a few weeks of gurglage and bubbling going on there, and hoping that my recirculating pump, it's basically an aquarium pump, will be coming any day soon, and then I'm doing a Pilsner for a friend. I'm going to try and get that wort as clear as I possibly can. Just sugar, what's the word? Oh, I've forgotten words. What's the word? It'll come to me. What's the word? Forgive